you haven't killed me yet. I got me breaking out in sweat. I've done some things you won't forget.
Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World. Today's exciting video is Fred and I are taking a road trip from Raleigh, North Carolina all the way to Detroit, Michigan. We're going to Motor City today, Detroit Rock City. 12 hours on the Autobahn, or as you see here in America on the freeway, or is it the highway? I don't know. But on the road anyway, in the truck. But the good news is, it's exciting anyway, but the good news is we will be spending the whole trip listening to the extended version of Strangers in the Night by UFO. I'll tell you what, driving the roads in America and seeing this beautiful countryside, this Pilot Mountain over there, seeing this beautiful countryside, listen to the genius of UFO. Hard to beat folks, hard to beat. So the next stop I believe is, we're currently in North Carolina, still North Carolina, driving for about 2 hours and in the baking heat, might I say, it is a baking heat, although my understanding is at this point in time it's very hot in the UK, but yeah, in the baking heat here in America. And the next stop is Virginia, going to Virginia, so I'll see you then.
said something I said, saw something I ought to be, like I wanna be. I'm not so sure about the color of your sky. It changes by the hour, like the reasons I wanna cry. You call me up again and tell me take me dancing, but all I ever seem to do is second chancing. I see it in your eyes and somewhere else you'd rather be. Changing up your mind is pushing me to the edge, and you're landing on both sides of an invisible fence. Tugging on this rope, I can say this honestly. You're gonna be the death of me. 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 I'm climbing out of your bed. It's not somewhere that I wanna be. You're crawling into my head, stealing all of my thoughts from me, like I'd never see. I'm not so sure about the color of your soul. I don't think the pain is dry before each time that you pick up the phone. You call me up again and tell me take me dancing, but all I ever seem to do is second chancing. I see it in your eyes and somewhere else you'd rather be. You're changing up your mind is pushing me to the edge, and you're landing on both sides of an invisible fence. Tugging on this rope, I can say this honestly. You're gonna be the death of me. Start a funeral march and the trumpets start to play. I can hear this every day. You're gonna be the death of me. Living with the truth is the hardest to get, and I'm fighting through a life full of lies and regret. All that's left to say is I could say this honestly. You're gonna be the death of me. 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 You're gonna be the death of me, yeah. You're gonna be the death of me. You're gonna be the death of me. You're gonna be the death of me.
So here we are, 10 hours into our journey in a place called Kenton, Ohio. Very nice, sort of small townish. Getting something to eat at Wendy's, traditional American fare. And Wendy's beautiful burgers, I have to say. So we left Raleigh, North Carolina at 9, so half 6, 7 o'clock here. Drove up north from Raleigh, which is in central North Carolina, up into Virginia, and then West Virginia. Beautiful scenery, I have to say. What a beautiful country. Been to Virginia before, but I've only been to Richmond. Been to Virginia Beach actually, just making things up as we go along here. So beautiful mountains into West Virginia, incredible scenery. It's like the north of Scotland actually. Funny enough, going through mountains, stuff like beautiful. And then into Ohio. I have to say, Ohio, I've never seen as many crop plants as far as the eye can see. I think it's all corn. Fred says it's like sweet corn. It's like North Carolina, they have fields and fields of tobacco. I don't know, is Ohio healthier because you eat more root veg, you eat more sweet corn? But yeah, beautiful Ohio, having a great time. So I think we're about 2 hours south of Detroit. I may check in when I get to Detroit, but it's another couple of hours away. I may just go straight for the cold beer to be perfectly honest. So if not, it's been a privilege and a pleasure yet again, folks, as it always is, bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World here in Kenton, Ohio, United States of America. Folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World US Tour Summer 2022. Today I'm in Lansing, Michigan, the state capital. Another beautiful day in the United States of America. Let's look at the weather. Look at that blue sky. It's probably a bit windy, so my apologies for the audio. But yeah, beautiful blue sky in Lansing, Michigan. So the plan for today is we're heading to Kalamazoo, Michigan, where there is a factory and establishment of guitar making, formerly owned by the Gibson Guitar Company, currently owned by Heritage Guitars. Beautiful guitars. Now, I've never played a Heritage guitar, but my reports of them say they are just, you know, second to none. Great guitars, made by the people who used to work for the company who previously owned that facility. So I'm meeting a friend there as well, meeting a fellow YouTube guitar Ted Nugent rock fan at the factory in Kalamazoo, and I'm going to knock on the door. A friend checked if you could do like a factory tour, but they said no because of the current situation, if you know what I mean. And I'm just going to knock on the door and I'm going to say, "Hi, Mr. Heritage Guitar Company, could I take a photograph inside of your fantastic guitar making facility?" I mean, the worst they can say is, "We're going to call the police if you don't leave." So we'll see how it goes. So yes, that's the plan for today. Kalamazoo, meet a fellow YouTube guitar friend, and then we're heading out to Lake Michigan. Now Fred says, what was it he said? Lake Michigan, no salt and no sharks. It's funny, you know, I saw Jaws, when did Jaws come out? 1975, something like that, 76. And I've been scared of sharks ever since, you know. Irrational fear of sharks. And well, I should be safe in Lake Michigan because, as Fred says, there's no salt, there's no sharks. Stay tuned.
But I know she's a toast of Kalamazoo, zoo, 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 zoo.
How crazy was that? The old Gibson factory, Parsons Street, Kalamazoo. Huge thank you to Fred for driving me all the way there. A huge thank you to Mr. Plasky, Mr. John Plasky, his YouTube channel link below, for unlocking some secret access to the factory. Beautiful place, such a treat seeing that old Gibson factory. You know, I've got 6 guitars to be made in that factory from 1942 to 1979, I think I have. Kalamazoo made guitars. It was such a treat, honestly, such a treat to see the Gibson factory. Didn't have any tours or anything like that at the moment, They're building like a visitor centre, they said, and everything. I think they're going to try and put the old Gibson chimney. You see the old pictures of the Gibson factory? And there's a chimney in the background, so they're thinking, hoping to get some funding to put that back up, which is they should, you know. Which they should, you know, because it's heritage, you know, without trying to be funny, no pun intended, it's huge heritage for guitar making in general. So oh, what a treat, what a treat. So here I am, I had to come and cool off. I'm at Lake Michigan, so Fred and John have both said, like I said earlier in the video, there's no salt, no sharks.
All I could foresee, laying down for a while. Come on back, won't you do it for me? Won't you do it for me? Come on back, I'm only sleeping. Come on back. Laying down for a while. Come on back, won't you do it for me? Won't you do it for me? Come on back, I'm only sleeping. Come on back.
We are in the legendary Cobo Hall, Detroit, Michigan. It's changed a bit since the cover of the Kiss album. I can't believe I'm here. Finally in Cobo Hall on the waterfront, downtown Detroit. Fantastic stuff indeed. It's like a dream come true, folks, like a dream come true.
I get up for work to start at 9.
folks, so today, surprisingly, we're in Cleveland, Ohio. We were downtown in Detroit, and looked around Cobo Hall and stuff down the waterfront. It was beautiful. And then Fred says, you know what, let's go to the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is get out of town. And here we are. But on the way here, driving here, Fred drives a big ass truck, yeah. So on the way here, the brakes started grinding. At the last minute we think, we'll get a hotel. How hard can it be to get a hotel in Cleveland, Ohio on a Wednesday evening? Turns out it was unbelievably hard. We tried about 5 different places, because we thought, well, we can't travel any further, we need to get the brakes fixed on this truck. So we ended up staying in the Marriott Hotel. To be honest folks, I never stay in places like that, that's a bit too rich for me, but needs must, so we just thought, we need to do this, we need to get the truck fixed before we do anything. So here we are, we're at an auto repair in Cleveland, Ohio, getting brake pads put on our truck. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but we need to get something done before we drive back. We need to drive back through Pennsylvania to Raleigh, North Carolina. So I mean, it needs must. I don't know if I'm going to get to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or not. I guess we'll have a few hours if we can fix it. So there you go. Part of the great rock and roll adventure, the rich tapestry of life. These things happen. This is the sort of thing you do. You know, you're in Detroit, you're looking at Cobo Hall and you think, you know what, let's just go and see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in a state. It's about 2 hours drive to get to it. And then, but you know, you have to deal with these things in life. That's what life's all about. Life's all about adversity and sorting out little problems, you know. It's better to look at the solutions rather than the problems. So I may be the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the next part of this video, I may not, but life's an adventure.
Take another try, take another try of this life that I've been given. But it's time to realize it's all over, but they're shouting now you're gone.
So indeed, we made it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. I didn't see any Joe Walsh stuff. Strange that, maybe I wasn't looking close enough, but yes, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I did. I mean, it's a bit windy out here, by the way, folks, a bit windy, so if my audio is poor, I'm not going to redo it in the studio. I'm going to keep the audio from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as it was, filmed live in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, I think it's Thursday, can't even remember the date. Travelled all the way from Raleigh, all the way up to Lake Michigan, and then across to Detroit, and then down through Cleveland, Ohio. We made it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We had kind of half planned it before I came, but the brakes in the truck failing, we thought, you know, we really need to stop here for a bit longer and get those. We need to stop, you know, when you're on the interstate. It's the interstate, when you're on the interstate, you need to be able to stop. So when I was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I took lots of photographs of guitars. So I mean, they're not the greatest photographs, you're not allowed to use a flash. So you'll see me reflected in the glass as well. You know, just we want a big fat Scottish guy reflected in the picture of Gary Rossenson's 1959 Les Paul. There you go, that's the end of today's video. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers for now.